Carson is here to talk about your forecast for the weekend. Nice view toward Katahdin here. A lot of foliage to enjoy this weekend.
Yeah. I think everybody's kind of said, like, it's a little rusty.
Yes.
But
orange is the color
it's fine.
of choice this
You know what
year.
I've noticed in southern Maine is, like, by now, usually the leaves have started to turn in my immediate vicinity, and they're still green.
There's definitely sections that haven't changed at all.
So I'm wondering if this is going to be like down here, like a couple of days and then drop
It'll
or
all
something.
happen in 3 days.
Yeah, because usually I remember hauling the leaves out and it's like around Halloween. So
And you can do a few rounds. It's all going to happen at once.
I like, it's something in theory I don't mind raking leaves.
You have to do it.
I like raking leaves. I don't like putting them in a bag or anything.
That is the worst part.
I'll
put them in a pile all day long. You bet.
Somebody else can take care of this, right? Luca feels the same way. Luca loves putting them in piles and then that's it. He's out. All right, today's a decent day. We talked about how it was going to feel a bit cool, and it is in the 50s and in some cases 40s out there in the middle of the day, even in spots that have sunshine. And the winds are gusty, not terrible, but they're gusting to 24 miles an hour in Bangor. Greenville's always seems like their anemometer is a little bit on the high side, but they've got 31. That little bright spot, by the way, if you've ever wondered this on a wind map, guesses anyone? Mount Washington. It's Mount Washington just like making its own contour out of that wind zone because it's always so windy up there. So it is breezy, temperatures are cool. You can see the flow of the clouds kind of coming from northwest to southeast down to the coastline. So it'll be a variable day. As far as rain goes, though, it's just one spot that we see rain coming through, and it's into down East Maine. And that area you can just kind of tell how it's rotating through, so most of this is going to hug right along the Canadian border and then eventually move out over the Gulf of Maine. And here it is right there. But there's some decent stuff in here. It's not a big area. Medibumps into Eastport. So yeah, this will continue, but that's really it. The rest of us will be dry. So temperatures don't really change much today. We're in the mid and upper 50s, 40s into the mountains. Now tonight it looks like we'll have a little bit of cloud cover the second half of the night. That should save us from getting too chilly. If these clouds don't come into the mountains, though, we'll drop into the 30s. But the models do have that happening, so it stops us right around 40 degrees. And tomorrow we end up with a decent day. It's funny, I was talking to one of my weather weenie friends today about this. If it were winter, this would be a big disappointment to us because it looked like it was going to basically be a 2-day storm. And then it missed to our south, and we're looking at a decent weekend. No problems in my book, but I certainly understand during the winter how that would feel. I think it's an okay day. It's not totally dissimilar to today, around 58 to 60. There are some clouds. It's cooler in the mountains. But compared to what it could have been, trust me, not bad at all. And then it's cool on Saturday night. Sunday, along the coast, we should be able to stay dry, but there will likely be some showers working into the mountains in northern Maine and eventually New Hampshire. And an idea of how cold it is aloft, by the way, I think this is the first time this season you see this, right? Which is indicating high elevation snow. Probably not going to happen, but the model thinks that it is very close to happening, and those showers should be able to die out before they get to the coastline until Monday at least. So we really pulled this one out of nowhere. We've got a low here, a low to the south, and we're just sandwiched right in between it, which is great for us. On the backside, it's a bit chilly through Monday and Tuesday, and then we try to get into a more ridgy pattern through mid next week, which would bump our temperatures up a bit, but you'll see that kind of cratering into the mid 50s and then back up through late next week. We may actually make a run at 70 by late next week. I don't know why that's impressive to us now. See how quickly our standards erode? That's what I said to my wife too. All right, let's have a look at the foliage report where we've got, some good color out there. Now keep in mind, we're not making a call about what it looks like, just where it is in the phase. So the peak phase, as we've established, doesn't look as good as it may have in some other years. Moderate along the coastline, still a lot of green trees out there, but that's an official Maine Gov puts that foliage report out. So we've got some shower chances, a stray shower on Sunday. I think that's really mountains and foothills, and then we should be able to stay dry until Tuesday. And overall, just a decent week. We're kind of cruising in like a normal zone here in fall, 58 to 60, nothing too anomalous in either direction. Sounds good.
You know what? After the season we've had, to have even a stretch that seems normal is like, okay,
our
that's
fall
great.
was good.
Yeah.
It just, we were all so bitter about summer that it was hard for us
fall.
to completely,
Yes, but you're right. We've done well.
Yeah.
Keith, thanks.